Welcome back to the Anthony Lee Crypto channel. Guys, today we're going to dive into the altcoins. What I want to do is encourage you to take a look at this altcoin with an open mind, okay? I know what you want to hear. Everybody wants to hear that their coin is going to 50x, 100x. I get it. I want to hear that too, okay? But listen to me. I've been through 3 bull markets and I'm now in my 3rd bear market, okay? And I'm not saying I'm always correct, okay? But I know how these things go, okay? We're going to look at the coin from a technical standpoint. How many of you a few weeks ago, as your coin was going up 60, 70, 100%, was listening to the influencers telling you this time is different, super cycle, Bitcoin dominance is headed down, alt season is here, blah, 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 blah. And today your coin is probably down 50%. Okay, don't listen to the noise. Okay, we're going to look from a technical standpoint. Okay, I don't know about your fundamentals of your coin. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. We can't predict what may happen later, what partnerships may come in, what scandals may come up. We can't predict those types of things, but what we can predict and know for a fact are things like tokenomics, circulating supply, technical analysis. Those things don't change. So we can look at it from a technical standpoint and take a realistic approach to what this coin might do. If anything comes later, like some sort of hopium or some sort of deal or some sort of thing like that in the economy with your coin, where it gets worldwide mass adoption, great, that's a bonus. But be prepared for less, okay? Or be prepared for a more realistic target. The biggest mistake I made in my first cycle was listening to everyone else who said that my coin was going to 50, 60x. And as I sat here and watched it 10 and 15x, which was great, I didn't take profit because I was waiting on that 50x because I believed the narrative. And I wound up writing that coin all the way back down and round tripping it, right? I learned from that mistake. If you're not at least open-minded to hearing what a conservative approach would be, then you're only showing your inexperience in this market. So don't be inexperienced. If you are inexperienced, at least try to learn, okay? If I think your coin's going to 100x, I'm going to tell you that. If I think it's going to 5x, I'm going to tell you that. If I think it's going to 0, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to keep it real with you. I know I could get way more clicks by just coming in and shouting 100x, but that's not going to serve you anything good in the future. So let's take a realistic approach to these coins, and we'll see if we can figure out where a good bull market top is going to be. Let's take a look at the charts. Here we go. Taking a look at Nosana, NOS. I'm looking at the weekly Kraken chart here, guys. I'll be honest with you guys. Full disclosure, I hold Nosana, and I am a big fan of it. Now, it did not have a complete cycle last bull market, nor did it have a bear market. So it's really difficult to project what this coin can possibly do. However, it has fantastic tokenomics, and I know this video is not about fundamentals, but it does have the AI narrative. It is a hot coin with AI narrative, and the tokenomics are fantastic. Even if it only matches what it did with the little bit of bull cycle it got last year, this coin is going to perform phenomenally well. And if it does better than that, which most AI coins do, you could have a significant return on investment with this coin. Let's dive in and take a look. So again, it hasn't been around very long. However, the time that it has been around, you set an all-time high of $5.25 here on October 27th of 2024. Now, here's what I want you to pay attention to, and here's where things kind of get a little iffy for most people, but I think it's fantastic. At the time, you had a circulating supply, which is the number of coins on the market of 35 million. Your all-time high was 187 million, okay? Let's fast forward to today's price action. Now, today, we're sitting at about 33 cents with a market cap of 23.5 million and a circulating supply of 71.5 million. So you have double the amount of coins on the market now as you had at all-time high. And looking at the unlock schedule, by the end of this year, by the end of 2026, the total max circulating supply of 100 million coins will all be on the market. So there will be no more coins hitting the market for Nosana by the end of 2026, which is fantastic. A lot of coins have millions, hundreds of millions, even billions of coins hitting the market every single year. This is capped at 100 million. That is a really small supply, guys, which means just a little bit of money can move this price fast, both to the upside and to the downside. I'll give you that. So in fairness, this thing can move down really, really fast. However, when the bull cycle hits and if the AI narrative stays white hot, this thing could absolutely rip. So, given that you're going to be tripling your circulating supply by the end of this year, that means you would need a 3x in your market cap. So, this AI coin would need to go to $561 million, which is nothing for an AI coin, in order to reach your price all-time high of 525. If you just repeat, if all you do is your last cycle all-time high market cap of $187 million, you don't do any better, any worse, price will go to $1.87, which is still about a 6x from current price. If Nosana hits a $1 billion market cap, which I actually think is a fair target, a $1 billion market cap, then your price is going to be $10. So pretty big increase there. Now, Nosana has already set a low, possibly the low, but it has already come down to 14 cents in February. Okay. If you return to your market cap all-time high from that low, guys, that is a 1,200%. 1,200% rally. That is fantastic. If you go to my prediction of a $1 billion market cap at $10, that is a 6,800% increase, guys. Now, I don't know that you're going to get another shot. I do think you come down from here. If Bitcoin rolls over and sets a new low in the fall, sometime maybe in October, like it always does when you're from the high, you could get a shot somewhere near the lows here again, maybe somewhere in this area right here, 19 cents. I think that is a phenomenal buy. And again, if all you did was repeat your same market cap and you go to $1.87, that is still a 10x from 19 cents. Okay, I think that's a phenomenal opportunity. And this is one of the AI coins, one of the newer AI coins that has not performed in a full bull cycle. So you have the upside potential as having a big, massive bull run here and possibly hitting a $1 billion market cap, which again is not very big for an AI coin, and reaching a price point of $10. So upside potential of a 6,000%, but I think a minimum target, if you can get this at 19 cents, you're going to be looking at a 10x here. Minimum. Conservative, very conservative minimum. I really like this coin. Also, one big bonus for this coin is it is not yet listed on Coinbase or Binance. I don't know if it will get listed on one or the other or both or neither. I have no idea. No way of knowing. However, if this coin gets listed on those two exchanges, you can expect some significant increased interest in this coin, and price could really rip to the upside. And at that point, sky's the limit. Who knows where this coin could be? So I encourage you, not financial advice, but put this coin in your radar. I think this is one that's going to turn heads by the end of next cycle. If you found this content useful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. I'm going to do continued Nosana updates along the way, as well as other altcoins. If you want me to take a look at your altcoin, drop a comment down below, and I will gladly do so. I'll see you guys next time.